Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to do some other commitment and progress report announcements, beginning with one that I think must be close to the hearts of many of you. I would like to invite to the stage the following representatives of organizations trying to support our veterans: Chris Marvin of Service Nation, Marie Tillman of the Pat Tillman Foundation, Barbara Van Dalen of Give an Hour, Kevin Schmiegel of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Kathy Roth-Duquet of Blue Star Families, Jake Wood of Team Rubicon, Becky Canis of 100,000 Homes, and Jim Gibbons of Goodwill Industries. 20% of our combat veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. As many as 76,000 veterans in the United States experience homelessness on any given night. 76,000. And as I said earlier, the unemployment rate among our veterans remains well above the national average. I saw an utterly chilling interview on what is normally very light fare, one of the late night TV shows the other night, where this veteran was being interviewed and he explained how many scores of jobs he'd applied for where he would have less responsibility than he did in his career in the military, and he still couldn't get hired until he went back and got a master's degree, even though he had done it. There's the variety of challenges facing people returning home are staggering. At last year's CGI America Meeting, a group of leaders came together to address some of the most pressing issues and emerged from these conversations with the commitment, "Got Your Six," military language for "I've got your back." The commitment joins Hollywood studios, agencies, and guilds with nonprofits, businesses, and government partners to raise awareness and take action to support veterans. Got Your Six will reach veterans through 6 active pillars: jobs, health, education, housing, family, and leadership. Their objectives include everything from facilitating the hire, listen to this, of 500,000 veterans and military spouses, training 100,000 mental health professionals on the needs of veterans and military families. Now, I just want to say something. This is really important because they're trying to do something nationally with this mental health challenge, which is what is the key to Cleveland's efforts to hire a lot of the long-term, non-college educated, unemployed people there. That is, they have identified an area that whatever the Supreme Court does or doesn't do with the health care law, wherever we go with this, there are critical areas where the job demand will substantially increase with the retirement of the baby boomers and other changes, including medical advances over the next 10 to 15 years. And they are responding to that with this 100,000 mental health professionals. Within a month after its launch, Got Your Six raised $80,000 just in the last month from its lead nonprofit partners. Yesterday, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce held a job fair for Iraq and Afghan veterans here in Chicago. Got Your Six and his partners aim directly to impact the lives of 1.3 million veterans and military families by the end of 2014. If they get 500,000 veterans and their spouses in jobs and train and place in the workforce 100,000 mental health professionals, they will have a major impact. And if we can keep groups like the Chamber of Commerce involved, they may do even more. So I want to encourage all of you here who care about this issue to consider lending your support, especially to the non-for-profits. And let's give them a big hand. It's great.